Hey everyone, this is David, aka Lunar Beaches. Welcome to this episode of the Crypto Investigators. In today's video, we're going to be going over the Swapsicle DEX. As always, this was voted on in our community Discord, this project. So please go to our Twitter account and give us a follow at C Investigators on Twitter, and then click on the link for our Discord, and then go to our Discord. Now, speaking of Twitter, Swapsicle DEX has a Twitter. You must go here before you can do anything with Swapsicle. Go to their Discord. Go through the verification process. It took me a minute. I feel like I was just being messed with. They just want to mess with you for a minute, and then you're in. That was essentially my experience, okay? But anywho, I got in the Discord, and you can only find their white paper inside the Discord, and you can also find a lot of news in their announcements section. It's a relatively new and small project. Their Discord only has 2.37 thousand 2.37 thousand members. It's relatively small, but interesting to note. If we go to their followers here, and I go to the followers that I know, the people that I follow, I see some interesting names in here like Digital Assets Daily, The Bearable Bull, The Node Catcher Jeremy Hogan, XRP Michael B, Crypto Eddie, King Solomon, and those are some very big names, specifically in the XRP community. So this seems to be a project that at least some pretty prominent members of the XRP community are interested in. And basically, all I'm going to do in this episode is go over their white paper for the most part. And then we'll get into other things. There will be no market cap or any of that data. I haven't been able to find it because I don't think it exists, because the exchange has not yet launched. And that is because the exchange is currently under audit, I believe. See, token price and market cap are not available, but the audit is 99% done. So, without further ado, Swapsicle DEX. None of this is financial advice, by the way. Now, this is version 1.2. I'm not sure. I guess they just forgot to change this part. And first up in the white paper, we have under the Swapsicle hood. At Swapsicle, we understand there are those within the community who have varying degrees of experience and understanding of decentralized finance, DeFi, exchanges. So, with that in mind, we will try our very best to appeal to the novice, intermediate, and experienced enthusiast. Under the hood, powering our DEX, Swapsicle will enable core features such as trading, liquidity pools, staking, farming, and governance, plus additional features to be launched in the future that include crowdfunding, lottery, and lending. You could say these features are our vital organs, our key engine parts, but it's our POPs token that is the blood or the oil that is pumped around the system, bringing life to a well-oiled machine. The POPs token is instrumental to the Swapsicle ecosystem that, when held, unlock incentivized services, thereby becoming a valuable asset. Now, this is an example of what the Swapsicle DEX will look like. On the desktop, it looks like. In the top right hand corner, you can see you can connect your wallet, and then on the left side you can trade, swap, limit. You got your pools, your farms, your lending, explore, your launchpad, your analytics, and your portfolio. And here in the middle is where you can just do some easy swaps. It's pretty cool. This looks like, you know, a lot of other dexes, except I do really like this. Is really clean. It looks like they are going to make it very user friendly, which I always love user friendly you know, objects or whatever, websites. There we go. Applications. So this looks like it will be pretty user friendly and cool. I like that. Next up is trading. So a trade is where you can swap one token for another token and forms the most common function of any DEX decentralized exchange. Swapsicle will list the following tokens on launch. So they got POPs, which is the swapsicle.io. So that's their ecosystem token, I suppose. And then you've got Fire, which is Phoenix Community Capital. Everybody knows that one, the Phoenix.finance. We actually have a video on that. I would like to refer you to at Mr. Use Cases. I believe it was Fire that he had a Twitter thread on. Please go to his Twitter. Check that out. But that's all I'm going to say about that. And then also AVAX is listed on there, and they also announced that Bigger Minds, I saw that in their Discord. So like I said, you can find more information in their Discord under their announcements, especially under their announcements. You know, follow that if you want to learn the, you know, latest and greatest news about Swapsicle. So now right here it says using the trade feature is simple. Select the token you wish to swap from at the top and the token you wish to swap into at the bottom. Then enter the amount you wish to swap. If you inadvertently select the tokens in the wrong order, you can always click the swap icon in the middle to toggle between from and to tokens. The final step is to select swap, which will then trigger the interaction with your wallet. Now, I really like this video in particular because you're getting to learn how DEXs work. So that's really cool because most of them function, you know, in a similar fashion when it comes to swapping and all of that. Most of them look exactly like this right here. This is what they look like. And I know you've seen them in previous videos of ours. So make sure you check out previous videos of ours. And also, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. That's very important for the YouTube algorithm, for us to be seen, and all that good jazz. So yeah, just make sure you do that. Like and subscribe to the channel and follow us on Twitter at @CInvestigators. Now moving on. Now, well, first let's just go. So right here you can see you can click on. You would be able to click on this, and it will bring down ETH and whatever else that they have on the exchange that can be swapped, and then you just click swap. I'm sure there once you connect a wallet, you'll just click swap down here, and then it'll just swap those tokens for you. And now this is something that, you know, like I mentioned, I do like the fact that you can learn, at least get like a nice little overview of some new things in this video. So with that, we have the Swapsicle DEX has liquidity pools, or will have liquidity pools. One of the key features of Swapsicle DEX is the ability to utilize liquidity pools, aka LPs. Simply put, an LP is a pool of two tokens, also known as a trading pair. Both are weighted equally to create a market that you may trade in and out of. An important incentive for liquidity providers centers around the transaction fee distribution. For Swapsicle, the transaction fee distribution is the Swapsicle will charge a 0.3% fee for all trades. 0.21675% will be added to the liquidity pool of that traded pair. I don't know how they came up with that number, but okay. 0.045% transaction fee will be paid to Phoenix Community Capital as per the Geared On Loop agreement. I hope I said that correctly. This equates to 15% of transaction fees, and 0.03825% will be added to staked POPs token holders. Now, let's say you want to add POPs AVAX pair into an existing LP using $10,000. $5,000 would be required to, or an equivalent POPs token, and $5,000 would be required an equivalent AVAX token. So once you deposit your POPs plus AVAX into the pool, you receive POP AVAX liquidity pool tokens, which represents a portion of a share of the pooled assets. So for example, in a single trade, a user swaps $10,000 worth of AVAX for X POPs token. 0.3% times $10,000 equals $30, which is the transaction fee charged by Swapsicle. 0.21675% times $10,000 equals $21.68 paid into the liquidity pool. 0.045% times $10,000 equals $4.50 paid to PCC, which is 0.045% is equivalent to 15% of a $30 fee. And then 0.03825% times $10,000 is $3.83 added to ice cream van pool. Now, if their calculations are correct, they say that 21.675 plus 450 plus 3.825 equals $30. Swapsicle DEX. Farming. If you provide liquidity pool for a particular trading pair and hold LP tokens, then farming enables you to put that LP token to work and grow. Think of farming as staking pools for LP token holders with added incentives. We want to encourage the community to build their own liquidity pools and be rewarded for that. So by farming your LP tokens, you can earn potentially higher yields. What does this mean? Well, for every LP token you hold 0.21675% of the transaction fee for that liquidity pair is added to the pool. You can stake your LP token into the farm pool to earn an extra percentage yield paid out in either POPs or another token. Keep in mind, you continually earn a share of the 0.21675% of the LP2. Result, double earning potential. To incentivize liquidity pools even further in the future as we grow, boosted bonus rewards for LP providers will be in the form of other tokens or POPs. And on this page, you can see this is on the same page. You can see the farms page on here. You can see the total locked value. You can see the APR staked, and then your share, and then your deposits and your rewards. You got stake and unstake, how much you want to stake, and all that good stuff. So yeah, pretty nice and simple and clean. And now, and before we move on from that, please hit that like and subscribe. If you've made it through this far through the video, hey, you're awesome, and I love you. All right. So number 5, ice cream van, which is their staking. So I'm just going to read this verbatim. All right. Now, we've mentioned that 0.03825% of the transaction fee is added to the ice cream van pool, but what exactly is that? Ice Cream Van is our staking platform. When you stake POPs tokens, you receive SPOPs tokens in exchange. You do not lose your POPs, it's just locked in our Ice Cream Van. SPOPs is worth more than a POPs token if you think about it as SPOPs tokens accrue value from the transaction fees. Remember, when a user swaps their token for another, Swapsicle charges 0.3% and a 0.03825% fee is added to the Ice Cream Van pool. Therefore, your POPs is earning from Swapsicle ecosystem. Number 6, we have governance. So one major goal is for Swapsicle to be a fully decentralized community-governed project where community stakeholders can vote on proposals submitted by both the Swapsicle team and community members. We feel it is important that community members are given the ability to govern in a trustless manner. This task is a big undertaking, but a crucial element to continued collaboration and open forum discussions in our Discord channels. So their Discord is very key. The way we envisage this to work is via an escrowed vote facility where POPs holders lock up POPs in exchange for VPOP tokens. That's VE POP. We will apply a weighted voting power metric whereby voting power will be based not just on the number of VPOP tokens held, but for the duration they have been held. This prevents any short-term risk of influence from whales or those who wish to manipulate the votes. One POP token staked plus quadratic weighted metric equals 1 VPOP. 1 LP token plus quadratic weight metric equals 2 VPOP. For any vote to pass and become binding, it must gain a quorum of X million VPOP, X to be determined. So, and the quadratic weighted metric is also to be determined. Moving on. Preview of future features. It wouldn't be crypto without some sort of preview into the future of what's in development here at Swapsicle. So, without further ado, they will have crowdfunding as a service incubator. Incubation. You get the idea. Make sure you look up incubator, what that means. Lending. Swapsicle will offer users of the platform the ability to lend or borrow against their listed assets. Watch out for the SEC, as Coinbase knows. And this right here is what their lend platform looks like. You got deposit, withdrawal, your APR, total, available, borrowed, collateral, and health. What does that say? Yeah. It says health. Okay. And update price, accrue, and yeah. Up in the right hand corner, I guess that shows how much ETH you have. And lastly, in the white paper for Swapsicle Dex is Meet the Team. Swapsicle was founded by Alan and Lee, who sit on the board of directors of a nonprofit foundation that has oversight of the Swapsicle brand. This is Alan Blake and Lee Erswell. So most of the team is docs. Those are the founding members. This is the Swapsicle team. You got CEO, CFO, head of commercial operations, head of marketing, and then you have the head of marketing, liquidity manager, and the lead moderator. These two are faceless. This one doesn't even have a last name. But yeah, so that's just whatever. That's up for you to look into. All right, do your own research, guys. That's what I gotta say about that. Now, before we get out of here, I hope you enjoyed that little overview of the white paper for Swapsicle DEX. Leave a comment down below. Leave some comments down below to let us know what you guys think, and gals. And yeah, don't forget to go over here onto Twitter and follow. Just click that follow button, and also join the community Discord. We share a lot of information in there. The community shares information on there, and all different types of projects you haven't even heard of, like Swapsicle DEX. Most people probably haven't even heard of it. So yeah, just go check that out. Also, go to our YouTube channel, or you're probably watching this video on YouTube, so hit that like and that subscribe button. Also, don't forget to follow the team at Mr. Use Case, at CryptoNot73, and we have myself, David, at Lunar Beaches. Please give us all a follow and follow the Crypto Investigators. And yeah, thank you for watching. We love you all. Please join the Discord and shill your coins to us so we can put them up. Show your coins or your crypto projects. As you saw, we just did a video on a DEX. Okay, did a video on a DEX. So we're not just beholden to coins. So just shill crypto stuff, and we'll go over it. But that's gonna be it for this one, guys. Love you so much. Thank you for watching the Crypto Investigators, and until next time, peace to you all.